later in this episode.
Oh no! The car's stopping. Oh no! The car's stopping? Why is the car stopping? Why is it stopping? Get in. We got a lot of resort to see. We are at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground to check out the brand new Disney Vacation Club cabins that are now offered at the resort. Now this is probably one of my favorite resorts in Disney World, and it just might be my favorite. We're gonna find out this weekend with a full 2-night staycation girls trip hanging out at the cabins. We're gonna experience a ton of the recreation options at this resort and see everything that these brand new cabins have to offer. So Fort Wilderness is a resort and a campground. So it offers some resort-like accommodations, specifically the Disney Vacation Club cabins, and it offers some campground accommodations. It has spots to park RVs, as well as spots for tent camping, car camping, whatever you might want to do. The campground does make it the cheapest resort in Disney World. These cabins are certainly going to be a little bit more pricey, but we're going to talk about some ways to make it a little bit more affordable. Now we are here as part of a media preview for the new cabins. We're going to be doing a lot of fun recreation options this weekend. We're even going to do a fireworks cruise. So I'll show you a little bit more about that, something that I've never gotten to do. Very, very pumped for it. But this is our cabin, 2505, home sweet home for the next 2 nights. Everybody gets settled. You know, you can take off your shoes when you get inside, get comfy, but we're going to look around the outside before we head in. They are kind of like these super modern, sort of like rustic trailer cabin hybrid situations. I absolutely love them. I think they are so cool. I've seen criticism saying they don't really fit Fort Wilderness. When you're here, I think they really fit in. You can actually see one of the old sort of cabin style buildings across the way over there, and those ones are definitely more like log cabin-y vibes. Both are good, and I think both fit. We're here, we've got the new cabins, these beautiful sort of modern industrial cabins. So the cabins have a driveway, and it's about room for 1 car and a golf cart. So if you need to park another car elsewhere, there are parking lots up by the lobby, and you can park at Port Orleans Riverside for additional like storage parking and things like that. So they'll let you know everything you need to know when you check in up at the lobby building. There are golf carts available for rent, or you can bring your own when staying at Fort Wilderness. This is one of the rental golf carts. You have to have a driver's license to be able to drive it, but here she is. And a fun thing about the cabins is they do have a charging port for the golf cart that you can use while you're here. Love the little sign on the cabin with a goose, and there's a grill outside if you'd like to use it. We've got this deck, very large, plenty of room for activities, and there's an outdoor dining table as well with these 2 Mickey-backed chairs, and there's benches for a picnic table outside so you can eat and hang out on the porch, or if somebody's grilling. All of the cabins have these nice woodsy views, and of course you can't see other cabins, but the way they've been built is that one side is like the windows side, like this, and the other side has very few windows. So even though you've got a lot of cabins around, you face the non-windows side, which I think is great because it makes you feel a little more private. But let's head in.
Sorry, I had to let the help know you're here.
Oh.
It's just me.
It's just Emma. Welcome in to our Fort Wilderness new cabin. Very cute. This is the living space. This is where we're going to start, but we'll just do a quick overview. We've got living space and full kitchen, something that's a big benefit of some Disney Vacation Club options. We've got our bedroom here, main bedroom, complete with 2 bunk beds. And then on the other end, that's where we're going to find our bathroom. 2 sinks. You got this one right here, and then another in here with this shower. So we're gonna start at one end and work our way to the other. Here we have the main bedroom. Now this cabin does sleep 6. There are 2 bunk beds, a queen bed in here, and then there is a queen Murphy bed in the living room that we will take a look at. The bedroom is going to be kind of the tightest space in the cabin. It's got a little bit tighter like walkways in here, but still plenty of space to move around. Now we've got a queen bed in here, a beautiful headboard, and these adorable Chip and Dale little log pieces up above the bed as the art. There's 4 pillows on the bed, including a throw pillow. I love when hotels have throw pillows. I think it makes them feel so much more homey. Looks like a pretty classic Disney bed here. It is one of the refurbishment style beds, so you'll see that there's a lot more under bed space. We've got this, which is my favorite piece of art in the cabin, which is really saying something because there's some amazing art, but it's supposed to be a bulletin board, and there's so much cute stuff on here, including a nod to river country which is the original Disney World water park. It no longer exists, but it was right next door to Fort Wilderness. So that's super cool. It also has some stuff about like canoeing and s'mores, which are things that you can do at Fort Wilderness that we will be doing this weekend. Archery nod, things you can do at Fort Wilderness that we won't be doing this weekend, but we have done before. And you can see that in our Fort Wilderness Someone Has to Sleep Outside challenge from last summer. The bed has a little bedside table on the left side. You'll notice a lot of the outlets not only have USB ports, but also have USB-C ports in the walls, which is really cool, especially because I keep accidentally buying USB-C to USB-C cords, which I don't need. The other side of the bed has the bigger side table. The bunk beds themselves don't really have a side table option, so just something to note if you've got maybe some more grown-ups staying. If you're doing like a 6 grown-up trip and some people are taking the bunk beds, there's not really side table options with the bunk beds. Got a sconce here. Then you've got your phone, your Hey Disney. This is a partnership with Amazon Alexa. It is a voice assistant. When you arrive, it will be muted, so it will not be listening to you. If you want to use it, you can turn it on. You can ask it questions. Has a lot of different features. It can answer things about the weather, answer things about entertainment. It can even tell jokes, tell stories, and things like that. There is a little note on the side table about telephone calls and associated fees, and your TV remote for the TV that's in this room. Your drawer by the bed. It's pretty small, but it's obviously not going to be the star when it comes to storage in this cabin. And a big hutch under that for whatever you might want to use. Then we've got the bunk beds. Bunk beds are so stinking cute. So it's kind of got this like themed panel wood wall mural situation. So we've got Chip down here asleep, and then on the upper part, you climb a little higher in the trees, you've got the moon, you've got Dale asleep. He has a little note that says November 19th. We don't know why. Why does it say November 19th? Let's find out. So our current theory on the November 19th sticky note is that it was the final episode of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. So that's the date that that aired. So that's maybe what that could be a nod to there. The bunks are the same on the top and bottom. They both have this adorable little like lantern light for some added light in here. One pillow, and you've got a throw pillow here as well that's got the super cute activities. You can see at Fort Wilderness, we will be fishing, and it is going to be interesting. Now these bunk beds do not have like standard sheets. They come with this, which is like a sleeping bag kind of bedroll situation. The only place I've seen something similar to this in Disney World was on Galactic Star Cruiser. They are very comfy, like sleeping bag bedrolls. We will definitely be testing one of them out during our stay to see just how comfy it is, especially for those of you who might be considering like splitting this room with friends. Then at the bottom of the bunk bed, we have some drawers here too for extra storage, which is awesome, I think. They're hard to drawer from this angle. Also, just to add to the summer camp vibes, we've got these oar paddles on the wall. And that's the bunk beds. They are super, super adorable. Ladder is built in. It is metal with evenly spaced steps, easy for a kiddo to climb. And the top bunk does have a gate grate, so you can't fall out of it. Then we've got our TV and storage part of this room. I also want to note the windows. So there's a ton of natural light in these cabins due to these like near the ceiling skylights in the bedroom. I love how it's letting the light in. And then you've also got a window here that looks out on some of the natural areas back behind the cabin. But TV, it is a smart TV, which means you can cast from your device, which is awesome. You've got your take-along guide to the magic, as well as an in-room activity. It's a little Hey Disney game. Cute. Then you have your dresser here. Now this cabinet typically in a normal hotel room would be where you'd find your fridge, but that's not going to be the case here because we have a full kitchen. Instead, it is a solid storage space with your in-room safe that is programmable. Then you also have 3 drawers over here, all the same size, and they are very sizable, so plenty of room in this dresser. You also have sort of your little closet space here. There's no true closet in this cabin. Instead, you've got sort of this little hutch. Extra pillow and blanket up high, which is great because there is actually another bed that we will see that would need it. But of course, you can always request extra. Even though it doesn't feel like it, you are still at a hotel, technically. Then we've got coat hangers here. There is another one of those cute murals back behind the closet that has the same sort of outdoorsy vibe. Looks like Chip 'n Dale have stashed some acorns in here. Wily guys. There's a luggage rack And then you've got more of these little like hutch spaces. So tons of storage room in this room, especially when you consider you can put your bags under the bed too. Thermostat here too, programmable thermostat, separate from the main living space. So if you've got two groups with two different preferences, sleeping in here versus in here, main space. We're gonna start with the living room half. So very cute little living room here. You've got this very nice leather chair. I like want that in my house with these little wooden side tables. So very functional and a space that can kind of be rearranged, which is great because this is your Murphy bed that will pull down from the wall. Your coffee table is this crate and it does really easily slide so that you can get to the Murphy bed. Cute little rug. I love the style of it. And just in general, I love the way the ceilings are at an angle in here, again, up to those very high windows. And then basically the entire wall in the main living space is windows, letting in so much natural light, giving you a nice view of your deck. If you don't want that natural light, or if you want a little privacy, you can draw these curtains, which are a very cute, very fun, again, Chippendale-centric little design. They've got them for both the big window, the window next to the door, and it kind of extends across the whole wall. And then all of the other windows, including the skylights, have these pulley style shades that you can pull to make it so that you have less light coming in if you'd like. This is another smart TV, and this is a huge TV. It's like bigger than the typical TVs, bigger than the one in the bedroom. Another smart TV that you can cast to if you'd like. You've got this little note about the cabins. Now again, these are Disney Vacation Club cabins. Disney Vacation Club is Disney's timeshare program, but you do not have to be a Disney Vacation Club member to stay in a cabin or in any Disney Vacation Club room in Disney World. If you are not a Disney Vacation Club member and want to try out one of these cabins, you can either pay the cash rate that you can find by booking it like any other hotel room you would book in Disney World, or you can rent Disney Vacation Club points. This is when a Disney Vacation Club member doesn't want to use their points and instead sells them through a service like our friends at David's DVC Rentals, so you can go ahead and book with their points and get those DVC rates. So that is like the best way to save money on these really nice DVC hotel rooms in Disney World. My family always does that. We all have friends in DVC, we'll buy our points off of them, or we would use a service like David's Vacation Club Rentals to be able to book through those points and get those really, really inexpensive rates for often amazing hotel rooms, like this one. But if you know you take a lot of Disney trips, if you really want Disney to be your home away from home, then the Disney Vacation Club program might be something to look into. It is a full-time share. You are an owner in it. So that would be something to look into if that's what you're interested in. I told him when we walked in today that if I were going to buy into DVC, I would buy in at Fort Wilderness. I just love this resort so much and I love these cabins. So, you know, but there's lots of options. Riviera is a big one. The Polynesian is getting the new DVC tower. So lots of fun DVC options. Let's pull down that Murphy bed while we're thinking about it, shall we? Which means we need a redecorating montage. Murphy beds in Disney are a lot easier than when there's a sofa bed. It's a lot easier to do it on your own. You just pull it down and bingo bango, queen bed. The extra pillow is in the closet in there. I don't know if there's another, we'll see. But you can always request more pillows if you need them. We've got this adorable little back panel on the Murphy bed. It says "See you in the morning" at Fort Wilderness. It's got Mickey sleeping and Pluto, and of course Chip and Dale again. Absolutely so cute. And it is a queen bed, so that's awesome. We'll leave it down because of course we're gonna do the bed science portion here in a minute. Okay, so there is another pillow and blanket. So there's like plenty of pillows and blankets in here. But let's talk kitchen first. Full 4-chair dining table. I love this. This is obviously not something you see very often in Disney hotel rooms outside of things that are like suite level. So very cool that this is an option. Then you have your kitchen with this amazing green tile backsplash that I'm jealous of. I love this so much. You've got a full sink here with a disposal, which is great. You've got a window behind the sink. Then you also have a full coffee maker Keurig hybrid. So you can either make a full pot of coffee or just a little single serving. They do have all the coffee you might need. They've got Joffrey's coffee and Keurig, and for the full coffee pot, you've got teas and creamers, sugars, everything you might need. There is a toaster. We do have some bagels for when we make breakfast in the morning, but that does not come with your cabin. Of course, you could always do a grocery run if you have your own car. Disney is pretty close to a lot of different grocery stores like Publix. They do have groceries in the main general store here at Fort Wilderness, but it's gonna be a little bit of a markup. My biggest recommendation would be to do a grocery delivery. That way you don't have to do a grocery trip on your vacation. We love to use our friends over at Kroger who can do full deliveries for you. It is super, super easy, and they can deliver every grocery you might need for this amazing full kitchen. Then you can save a lot of money on breakfast especially, and maybe even dinners during your trip. 2 pot holders and your stove. We were discussing how intentional the Mickey burners are. I'm thinking that they found this stove and we're like, well, we gotta get this one, it's got a Mickey in it, and not that they like commissioned it, but who knows? There is Mickey in the stove. There is a full oven, 2 different dish towels here, full freezer with ice machine, full size refrigerator. Again, some of our breakfast materials are in here, but lots of room in here for full grocery order. Full-size microwave, something that you do not see in a lot of Disney hotel rooms except Disney Vacation Club rooms, and it's obviously great for when you have leftovers. Above the microwave, we have the microwave secret cabinet that we can't open. Then we have a cabinet here. We've got measuring cups, serving dishes, mixing bowls, Tupperware, like Pyrex Tupperware containers. Next door, we've got another like casserole dish serving bowl. We've got a pitcher for like lemonade is what I would make with that. Full colander here. Then we have plenty of bowls, plenty of little plates, plenty of big plates. We have wine glasses, mason jar cups, super fun, and mugs for your coffee. We have your drawer that has your grilling utensils, as well as measuring, peeler, knives, tongs, just everything you might need. Cabinet here has your trash and your recycling. Yeah, pretty neat and out of the way, which I also love. Under the sink, you'll find some cleaning materials. You've got your fire extinguisher, important to know where that is, as well as extra paper towel, some dish detergent, a sponge, a little dish drying rack, and some hand soap. Full dishwasher here, so you won't be doing dishes on your vacation outside of just toss them in the dishwasher, which is great. Then drawer here is gonna be your utensils. You got forks, you got spoons, you got knives, you got wine openers, you got can openers, you got serving spoons, 3 pots, different sizes, cutting board, and baking tray. And there are your pans. I was wondering where the pans were. They're in here. Pretty amazing kitchen. I can't think of anything that I would need on like for like a regular dinner or breakfast preparation that isn't in here. So really amazing amenity of these cabins. Then we make our way this way to the bathroom. So right outside the bathroom in the hallway, you've got sort of this little getting ready nook, as well as an extra sink. So if someone is in the bathroom with the door closed and locked, somebody else can be getting ready right here. Plus you have this amazing mirror that I love so much where you can see me do this. Makeup mirror here. Love these because of this. The sink itself has a little bit of vanity space on either side, but not a ton. That's okay because it's not the only sink. Hand towels here. You've got your tissue, bath soap, body lotion, and washcloths all in this area. Under the sink, there's a cabinet that has your extra tissue, your extra toilet paper, and a hair dryer. And then below that, we have our trash bin. Into the main bathroom, we've got a full door. So both this door and the bedroom door do close and lock. Behind the door, you've got your towel racks with your towels. Then you're gonna see a couple of our things. These are ours papers, and then that's some of our stuff in here too. So just ignore that, that won't be here. But little storage center right when you enter the bathroom. You've got a steam iron, which is super helpful, as well as an ironing board, a full vacuum, a broom and a dustpan, and laundry baskets. We have our main vanity here in the bathroom. A little more vanity space besides this sink. This is also my preference for makeup lighting, is with this like lit mirror here. Love the design on this mirror. Plus you can see me do this. Is there a full body mirror in this room? We're back in the bedroom. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, full body mirrors in the bedroom. And it's this cute wood frame mirror in the bedroom where you can see me do this. They usually play music. I don't know why I feel the need to do it myself. Ah! It's TFB Cassie! Surprise! DFB Cassie and DFB Millie are here to join us for our girls'
We
weekend.
meant to put on our Bigfoot suit to scare you.
Oh, did you forget?
Yeah.
Was like,
Get it and do it again.
Okay.
were you gonna get on Millie's shoulders so that it's like inhumanly tall?
Yeah.
I keep thinking I'm gonna let my cat out. There's my cat's not in here.
Hemingway?
I brought Hemingway.
This is, what century are we in? This is so crazy.
I know.
It smells new.
I was gonna say.
It smells new. It's got that new cabin smell.
My heart has been kind of anti the new cabins because I just, embrace tradition.
Wow, I just trash talked people who are anti the new
Well, I was
cabin.
gonna say, now that I've stepped in, I'm starting to feel won over.
Wait till you look around. Yeah.
This mirror is so cute.
Yeah. Continuing the bathroom after that brief interlude, we have some art above the toilet, which is more of those I like this cutie little, it's all the characters and you can spot who's who. Very fun. Of course, your commode, ever important, as well as another trash bin, and you've got your toilet paper right here. Under the sink, there are plenty of hutches and a step stool if somebody needs it to be able to wash their hands, your little kiddos. More towel racks, towel hooks here. Your bath mat is hanging on the wall here. Something to note is that the cabins do not have bathtubs. Instead, it is a standing shower. It is a beautiful shower with a beautiful shower head, and as well as a hand grip shower. Absolutely love this. It's the nicest shower head I've seen. Fun, beautiful white tile. You've got body wash, conditioner, shampoo on the wall. Clothesline that you can use to dry your swimsuits or anything in here, and a hutch for your own toiletries as well. I almost forgot, there's this adorable canvas Chippendale archery poster, which reminds me of times where we did archery. And that is the new cabin. Now this video is not all about new cabin vibes, although that is a lot of it, is us gonna be hanging out in this cabin. It's also about Fort Wilderness as a whole. Again, one of my favorite, if not my favorite resorts in Disney World because of how amazing this resort is and all that there is to do. We are gonna be doing some absolutely wild things while we stay in this resort this weekend, and of course just having a blast. So we're so happy that you're here with us. But before we get into all that fun stuff, I'm going to talk about a little bit of the less fun thing, and that's money, price. Pay no attention to the Cassandra in the background, in front of the curtain, behind the curtain. She's in front of the curtain.
Hi, Dad.
So these cabins are gonna start at the least expensive for the rest of 2024 and into 2025 at a little under $500. Then they can go up to around $900 per night, but that is the more expensive kind of holiday time. Good range there. Of course, the rates are gonna depend on the date, but they're gonna be priced kind of in the mid-tier for Disney accommodations. They're gonna be cheaper, like something like Grand Floridian or Contemporary. More expensive, of course, than your values, more expensive than some of your least expensive moderates like Coronado Springs, but only by a little bit. These cabins are about the same, right in the same window as the Art of Animation Family Suite, which also sleeps 6. So if you're looking for those larger size accommodations, then this is gonna be in the same realm as some of those options. I'm bed sciencing, ready? This is the main regular queen bed. Pretty good. Feels like a regular Disney bed because it is. Disney beds are right in the mix between firm and soft, so it's kind of like a crowd pleaser. Supportive without being overly firm. I like it. Disney pillows are on the softer side, so they're great for me. I like soft pillows. Emma likes firm pillows, so she doesn't like the Disney pillows as much, but they're not super, super soft. They're still gonna give you neck and head support. It's just they are on the softer side. They got a good amount of head sinkage, so just something to be aware of. We gotta test the Murphy bed. We lean onto the Murphy beds instead of jumping because they're a little firmer. This is gonna be the firmer mattress. It is not as plush, not as soft, not as nice of a mattress. However, if you like a firmer bed, you may like the Murphy bed better. Then we got the bunk beds, which we also have to do very safely because I will bunk my head. These are interesting because they're not they feel kind of like a memory foam mattress. Obviously they're not, but it's more of that foam mattress vibe, probably because it is a foam mattress. So very supportive without being firm, flat. On the firmer side, I actually do think that my back would hurt after a couple of nights on this. And if I remember right, my back did hurt a little bit after a couple of nights on probably the same mattress type at Galactic Star Cruiser, but it is comfortable. And honestly, if my friends were like, hey, come stay on the bunk beds, I'd be like, all right, you got it. We've all loaded into the golf cart. We're gonna go get some lunch. That's our first Fort Wilderness girly activity.
Girl adventures.
Girl adventure. But actually, you do not have to be a girl to come with us. This is not a girls only trip.
That's true.
We just so happen to all be girls on the trip.
Yep.
We're so close to the pool.
Oh,
That's so nice.
I forgot my swimsuit.
I didn't bring
I
one.
don't even have one.
You don't own a swimsuit?
No.
Millie, that can't be true.
It is.
Millie's never swam in her
I
life.
don't know.
Millie can't swim.
I swim in my clothes.
Oh, they got the model cabin. Oh, cute. So you can see inside of it. Oh, no, I did not pass the parking.
No, you're right.
I thought
You're
I passed the parking.
Oh,
I'm so excited for Hoopie Doo tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
I've never been to Hoopie Doo.
I'm so excited. It's so much fun. We have made it on our golf cart journey. The cabins are located at the very, very front of the resort, closest to the road, which means to get back to the main area that has like the main trading post and most of the restaurants, we are headed in here to Crockett's Tavern. There are two main restaurants here. There's Trails End here, where you can grab like quick service options, and then there's Crockett's Tavern here, which is sort of like a loungy vibe with a couple of upscale options. I'm really excited to try this because this is a reimagined little tavern. So I'm pretty pumped to be able to try out some of the more upscale items on this menu. Our food has arrived. We've got a couple of the options here. We've got the cauliflower, crispy cauliflower. These are the chicken bites, which they come sauced. We got the sauce on the side because it's blueberry barbecue. And we're curious about how that's going to turn out.
Thank you.
Slider trio here. And the mac and cheese burger here. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm trying out the crispy cauliflower.
I'll try some seasoned fries while we're sitting here. These are fantastic.
This is very good. I wouldn't call it crispy. It doesn't really have a crisp to it. It is, however, incredibly well seasoned. It's got honestly like a nice pleasant heat to it, not like it's like hot. Just kind of like it's got a little heat to it. If you're entirely spice averse, it'll be too much, but otherwise you should be fine. Really savory, salty flavors to this. It's like a fun shareable appetizer to go with some of the bigger small plates you can get at Crockett's Tavern.
Okay, I'm trying the chicken bites. Again, this typically comes with the sauce on it, but our waitress said some people either really love this one or really don't like it, and I really wanted to try it because it sounded interesting, so we got it on this side, which I think is the best of both worlds. It's reminding me of like a cider. Do you know what I mean?
I think like a sweet and savory blend can be really good or really weird. And I kind of feel like this maybe is in the weird category.
I think this one is strange. It leans heavy on the blueberry flavor, but then there is an aftertaste that almost is like yeasty. I don't know. Quincy has really enjoyed it. I want her to give her notes. They're probably more well-rounded.
I've tried him as chicken, and the blueberry barbecue sauce, I don't typically like blueberry barbecue sauces. I do like this. So it's really, really heavily blueberry. It's kind of like if you mix the blueberry jam with the barbecue sauce. I think it's like smoky and fruity and delicious, and I really like it, but I can see why it's kind of a controversial one.
Okay, so this bad boy is a macaroni and cheese burger. The macaroni and cheese is like fried on it, and then it has cheese on top. Here's the meat and then bacon, so we've got a lot going on. I think that's really exciting because it is just kind of a classic standard Disney burger. So nothing super juicy and wonderful. Like it's not like a gourmet burger, but with the mac and cheese and like the kind of barbecue sauce and the bacon, it takes it up to another level. So it's like much juicier than the regular Disney burger. I think the mac and cheese is like really like soft and creamy. You see that? And I think the fried outer layer like adds a nice crunch. I think this is really fun. It is very messy though.
Okay, so I got the trio sliders, which is pretty exciting because there's 3 very different little burgers. So the first one I'm going to try has pulled pork on it and slaw, and I'm actually a big fan of Disney slaw, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it has like a great balance of salty and sweet. You know how sometimes I feel like pulled pork, the seasoning on it, the flavoring on it kind of makes it or breaks it. But this is really nice. And also, I just want to note, like, these sliders are not small, and there's 3 of them. They're actually quite hefty, and they're full of meat. I believe this is the buffalo chicken. Now, I'm a bit nervous about this one because it has blue cheese on it, and I don't like blue cheese. I think it's like a blue cheese dressing. That's good, actually. There's a lot of flavors happening. There's pickle. So, Cassie, stay away. Quincy, get in on this.
Yeah.
The meat on this one is more like a chicken patty. I thought it was going to be shredded chicken. And this is brisket. That's really nice. I wouldn't say it's very indistinguishable from the pulled pork one, except maybe the pulled pork has a bit more of a barbecue vibe, whereas this one is more like smoky. But they're all really, really solid, and like I said, really big portions.
Just a little check-in. It's like really pouring outside. It's supposed to for the next few hours. Hopefully it will stop before 9 because we're supposed to do a fireworks cruise tonight, which will be very, very fun. So everyone cross your fingers, do your touchdown dance, whatever. But a lot happened. Cassie and I went to get her signed up to be able to drive the golf cart, and it went fine.
Is this your perfect weekend vibe?
This is part of a perfect weekend. It's like a little bit of rain.
I'm cold! It's hitting me!
And then Billy and Emma are like, oh no.
They're probably looking outside. Okay. Glad we're not in that.
I'm cold. Oh my god.
Oh no!
The cart's stopping.
Oh no! The cart's stopping? Why is the cart stopping? Why is it stopping? It's in neutral.
Well, it's always in neutral.
Oh, I don't know anything about golf carts.
I don't know what to do.
And we don't have hazards?
We have hazards. And it said our cart is stopped.
Okay. What do we do now?
It's not dead, so I don't know what's going on.
You're not gonna push it. Are you? Wait.
I'm gonna push it.
Wait.
You might need to also push it.
No way.
See if you can drive.
I'm trying. It's making a sound, Quincy.
What sound is it making?
I don't know. It's going beep.
Beep what?
It's going beep, beep, beep. That seemed like the kind of person I needed help from.
Yeah, I would not disagree about that.
What do we do?
I don't know what to do.
I can't.
Hold the wheel down.
I'm holding the wheel.
Why is it beeping? What does that mean?
Well, when you're moving it, it's beeping. It was a big lightning. What are we gonna do? There's people waiting.
There are people waiting.
Oh no.
Try to turn into the grass.
Okay, hold on. I'm angling it.
Okay.
I'm angling it.
Oh, this is heavy.
I'm angling it. Oh, Quincy. Oh
Here it goes. Struck by lightning. This golf cart's broken. Okay.
no. Oh no, I feel so bad about the people and that you're out in there. Okay, we're almost in. Oh, hi, thank you so much.
It's not dead, so I don't know what it's doing.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, you're fine. We'll figure this out.
That was so sweet. A lady came and helped us.
A sweet lady came and helped us push the golf cart in. Okay.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I really don't know what to do.
I think you're the adult in this situation.
I think so too. Another, like a Disney security car just drove past.
I think we look like damsels in distress.
I think we're really serving damsel in distress, and I don't understand why you wouldn't stop and help her.
Oh, are we back? We're back, everyone.
We're back, baby.
Okay, I think I just needed a reset. Needed a nap.
It was just having a moment.
Haven't we all had one of those?
Yeah, for sure we have.
Everything is fine. I told you not to panic. I told you I fixed the golf cart.
Yeah, you did. What she actually said is, I think you're the adult in this situation.
I don't think I'm someone who can be relied on to fix anything.
Okay, I mean, I did fix it basically with my mind is what happened there. Go left, it looks high over there. I had to come left, and now you're gonna have to run in the rain.
Okay. This will be the last AllEars video ever. We're hiding from the rain, and we are going to play a round of checkers. Where did you park?
In that parking space.
Oh, this looks so bad.
It's unpleasant.
I'm going back to Texas. Oh, my feet! Oh, they're wet and they're squishy.
These are the only pair of pants I brought.
Oh no, I'm squishy now. Oh, it's wet.
It's really wet.
It's very wet.
It's like super wet. I know what happened when the golf cart stopped.
I got water in my eye. What happened?
I think we knocked it into neutral, like out of forward and into neutral, so that it was in. So that's why it wasn't going.
I blame you for that.
I think the rain did it because I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
But at least now we know for next time.
I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Quite deep.
It is deep. We're so back.
We're so back, baby.
Let's go get Emma and Millie.
They'll love this.
500 miles and I would walk 500 more under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, hey, hey, hey. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Your life is not wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. We just saw someone else stuck. Quincy pulled up super cool and was like, hey, try switching it out of from forward to neutral to forward and then backward and then forward again. And it worked immediately. She did it so calmly. She did it like she knew exactly what she was talking about, which she does.
I do. I know from experience.
But they're umbrellas. They're not. This is about nature.
It's about what we've experienced today is nature.
We've really experienced and
Yeah.
embraced what the Fort Wilderness experience is all about.
Yes.
And look at these two, Miss Precious,
Little city girls.
little city girls,
mice.
city mice.
Coming over here to talk to country mice. Get in.
Get your behinds in this cart right now.
Sorry, y'all. We're here.
Get in.
Oh no.
What's that?
Towel
Horrible
soaked that
time.
I
Y'all
did.
would never understand how uncomfortable we were in there. In the comfort of the restaurant.
We did tell our waitress what happened to you.
What'd she say?
She was like, no.
Okay, I got dried off. We got like back in the cabin and we were like, you know, hanging out a bit, finishing taking some pictures for the website, getting settled, and horrible news, but the bad weather is not stopping. It's going to continue to look like this and then much worse for the rest of the night, which means no fireworks cruise for us this time. Very sad, very sad. However, the good news is that this cabin is amazing. We've acquired more food. Specifically, I got chicken nuggets and a strawberry shortcake. And we're gonna watch TV and movies and hang out and have a nice night. Where are you? There you are. Oh, she's already asleep. It's 7 p.m. So if anything exciting happens tonight, of course you will be a part of it. If we end up getting any more food or, you know, anything happens, like there's a bear, you'll be a part of it. And if not, we'll see you very bright and early in the morning because I signed us all up for a fishing excursion. Yes, for real. So get ready for that and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 2. We had a great movie night in last night, and now we are cruising in the golf cart because we're going fishing, girls.
We're catching the money bag moth.
We're not fishing for the money bag moth. We're
That's what I'm fishing for.
Well, good luck with that because I think that those are native to the Bahamas only.
We've established between the three of us that in our lifetime we've caught at least 2 fish.
At least 2 fish, and you can guess who hasn't caught a fish. There's a lot of fun recreation in Fort Wilderness. Fishing excursions is one of them. A lot of them are at an upcharge. We are doing fishing excursions and canoeing/kayaking today. The most fun recreation in Disney World is at Fort Wilderness, in my opinion.
I totally agree with that. And honestly, if you don't do anything, just going around on a golf cart is pretty fun.
Yeah, and actually
Take it from me.
my favorite thing we've done is archery, but one of my absolute favorite things that I literally will come to Fort Wilderness just to do is to ride a bike.
Oh yeah,
I love renting a bike.
Wilderness.
This is the place. If you like riding a bike, it's like flat, paved, winding pathways through the woods. Like it's so beautiful here. So I really like riding a bike at Fort Wilderness.
Don't you have a cruiser bike at home?
I do have a cruiser bike at home. It's yellow.
Quincy, fun fact. bump, Quincy. Fish bump. Fish bump. Oh. Time for you to get a fish. She got another. The biggest fish.
Really? Oh my god! She's 20.
Whoa!
Patience is key. You'll get your big fish one day.
Bye, Billy Bass.
Bye, Billy Bass. You were our favorite. I love you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Woo! Fish
I owe it all
bump.
to you.
Okay, two things. You may notice Emma's not with us. She's not feeling well.
She's
We
in
have not
the lake.
She's in the
Thought about her
lake.
the whole time though.
We did think about her the whole time. But we just got off our fishing excursion and we had so much fun.
It was so good.
It was literally like unforgettable.
Yeah, it was like a real
It was
memorable
kind of a core
experience.
memory that like I think Emma's gonna just like feel so jealous of.
It sounds like sarcasm, and we are doing a bit, but like
No,
for
it was
real.
actually
Like it was
really
actually
fun.
really so
Yeah.
much fun.
And we all were winners in our own way.
Yeah, so like first of all, they really help you out. We obviously like I haven't fished in 15 years. When is the last time
I
you
too
fished?
haven't fished in probably 15 years.
I've never actually fished. My neighbor Angel took me to fish, but it wasn't really fishing.
So we are not exactly your, as you may have guessed, fish extraordinaires. We caught huge largemouth bass.
Like size of our body.
Yeah, all of
huge.
us caught like 18 to 21 inch
I
bass.
would say 18 to 20 fishes.
18.
And I was
I
Okay,
caught
she's
two.
lying.
But we just caught, like, it was so cool, and we like caught them, and then like our guide was like helping us take pictures so that the hotels were in the background.
Oh, we love you,
Yeah,
Paul.
we love you, Paul.
You should
Paul went-
request Paul if
Yeah,
you
you
come
can
and do
request
this.
Seriously, request Paul.
He went above and beyond.
He literally, he was like timing it so that we were still holding our fish when the ferry boats would pass by, so that we could hold our fish above our heads,
And we
and the
were
ferry boat would
cheering.
cheer for us for our fish. Like it was
And
just so much fun.
It took me a really long time to catch a fish, but he was like so determined to get me my fish. I even told him, I was like, it's okay. I was excited for them.
And then she got the biggest fish,
She got the biggest fish.
and he was determined.
he was so determined.
It was just such a spectacular experience. The like I would do this again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I wasn't really excited because it's just not really my thing. That's my thing.
I know, yeah,
That's now my
we
thing.
Fish
We fish
now.
now?
We
Yeah.
fish
Big
now.
fishers.
It was so much fun, and also it's very much to your comfort level. So like, there's live bait, which are the little fish, and we were obviously not comfortable baiting the hooks. Paul did it all for us.
We
He
love
helped
you,
us with
Paul.
the casting. He talked us through how to use the fishing rods. Like everything was to your comfort level. There were like cold drinks on board. You get a little goodie bag.
Oh my god,
Swag
goodie
bag.
bag.
At the end, full of like stuff. It was just like so much fun. Like it was so much fun. I
It
would
was
pay to do
also,
this.
even
Yeah.
apart from the fishing, just riding on the boat, and it would
Yep.
go a little bit fast sometimes, but never stressful
Yeah.
fast. But it was a nice breeze.
And the fact that you're on a pontoon boat, like cruising in Disney
Oh,
World,
it's the best.
it was just like, it was so cool. I literally would pay to, like, I'd pay to do this again so fast.
Same. If you're not into fishing, you can also just sit on the boat and while your family fishes.
Yep.
Little kiddos have to wear a little vest.
Life vest.
Life vest. We try
And
to
they
put on
have them for
Quincy,
adults
but-
too if you need them. I would not introduce someone to fishing with this because I think it is so much fun
Oh yeah.
that if you want someone to fall in love with fishing, you might want to do it the hard way first.
Oh, and he was also playing the radio.
Oh,
It's
he played the
best.
radio for us. He told us stories. He showed us like things we didn't even know about
Things
Disney
we've
World.
never
the shoe
heard.
tree.
He showed us the shoe tree, which is where when the like fish staff and the transportation staff captains retire, they throw their shoes on this tree that's in the lake. Never seen that before. He showed
It
us
was
the
really
bat
cool.
house.
There's
bat
a
house.
bat. Did you know Disney had a bat house?
Yeah, it like keeps all the bats away from the campground. It was like, and there was this little kid fishing from the campground, and he like helped him.
Yeah,
We like went by and Paul was like,
where
"There's
the
a bass
fish
right
is."
here. Let me get out of your way." And then when he cast, he was like, "Great cast." I was like, "This is the best thing
was
that's ever
very
happened."
pure.
In
Very
conclusion,
pure.
we love fishing. We love fishing at Disney World.
This
and
is
we
our
love
personality
Paul.
now.
Yes. So, yeah, we worked up a really big appetite for reeling in our massive catches,
our huge
our
big.
fish of a lifetime catches. And we're gonna eat some lunch, I think, and then we're going canoeing.
You're my catch of the day.
Aww. All right, we are headed in to Trails Inn Restaurant for lunch. This is Frontier Fixins and Friendly Folk. It's a quick service spot. It does offer mobile order. This is where my chicken that you saw last night came from. Yes, it's very cute. There's little U.S. Marshal badges and spurs in the ground. But we are gonna head in, have a little something to eat. For our Trails Inn lunch, we went classic. Millie got the bacon cheeseburger, and Cassie and I both got the pulled pork sandwiches. All of them come with fries. It's a fine pulled pork sandwich. The pork is a little bit on the sweet side, but it's nicely sauced, nicely cooked, and there's coleslaw on it, which I really enjoy. The bun is super soft and everything's super warm. Classic Disney fries, which are super crunchy and delicious. Definitely not like a standout as Disney World barbecue goes, but a filling lunch for between two hefty outdoor activities. How's your burger?
It's good. I only recently started being okay with tomatoes on my burger, but this one is like an inch thick. It's pretty good. It's a little dry, but
Basic burger.
I'd rather that than undercooked, I suppose.
Yeah, is it refueling you from your fishing efforts?
Needed protein. It feels very protein heavy.
Good. Are you feeling refueled from your fishing efforts?
Here's the thing about Disney quick service food. Is it good? No. Is it good? Yes.
That's so true. She's
It's
so
good.
right.
It's so good because you're hungry.
Yeah, because you worked up a lot of appetite in Disney, reeling in the biggest fish anyone's ever seen. All right, we are headed to pick up our golf cart, which is parked in the Marina golf cart parking, and then we're gonna cruise over to the Meadow area. There are a couple of different big areas in Fort Wilderness. If you want a full tour of this resort, you can check out my full tour that is on the channel now, where you'll also see both the cabins and one of the campground types from last year. You can also experience the very grueling competition we had, where we competed to see who got to sleep in the cabin and who got to sleep outside last year.
It was a rough time.
It was a rough time for us, but we are headed over to the other main sort of recreation shopping area. It's also where the other food location is at Meadow Snack Post, because that is where the bike barn is. Bike barn is gonna be home to a lot of the more inexpensive rentals, things like bikes. Can you believe we're going canoeing? All right, we have made it over to Meadow. You can see there's a lot of fun to do at Meadow. There's the biggest pool is at Meadow Trading Post. You've got like actual splash pad and slides and big fun. Looks like a blast over there. Then there's a lot of other.
That's where we mined for gold.
Where we mined for gold. The recreation at Fort Wilderness is really, really amazing. I don't think any other resort compares. Fort Wilderness has a lot to offer. There's also cheaper fishing. Like if you don't want to do the pontoon boat fishing that we did, you can also do fishing here, where you can just like fish in the lake. And they have fishing rentals and things like that, which is pretty cool. I did not know the canoeing route was so big.
I'm scared.
I'm excited.
I get nervous when they start to spiel directions because I'm not always a good listener.
I listened real good for us.
Well, I'm going to follow you.
Well, they give you a little map to follow.
Kayak. I think
I was gonna do the solo
I think you're the
kayak.
one who's
She's
got what
the
it
only
takes.
adult. She's the adult here.
She's the only one cut out for this.
They give you a map, and then for each boat they give you an emergency horn in case you capsize and can't get back in your boat or anything goes wrong. There's a medical emergency. You can sound this horn so they can get help to you, which is really cool. You do have to wear a life jacket, which we are going to do, of course.
Someone tell me why there's water on this life
The
jacket.
small is probably for children.
Did someone capsize?
I'm
It's
sure
wet.
it's fine.
This is wet.
They just washed it, Millie. They washed it.
In the lake?
Good stuff. You have like spots for all your stuff. There is a dry box that's easy to access when you're in the kayak, as well as multiple cup holders that are easy to access. So pretty fun. And there's a whole route through scenic waterways. And they're singing Pocahontas back there. Like it's much longer than we expected, and there's no way to be like, no, all right, that's enough kayaking now. So you have to do the whole route once you like get into it. It's very beautiful.
It is really beautiful, and we did have fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just like, it was really hard also. If you are not like, if you've never kayaked or paddled before, or if you're not particularly athletic, I would not choose this activity. If you are athletic, or you've got like athletic kiddos who need to get some energy out, stick them in a kayak, let them do the loop. It's pretty fun, and it's very, very beautiful. It's like very natural Floridian areas. You see natural Florida wildlife. We saw a massive heron. I saw a snake. I didn't tell them that because I didn't want to freak them out. But it was
wise of you.
It was swimming past the boat, which was really cool. And then I think we're parked right there. I don't know. Yeah, I was just gonna, I guess, off-road it was my plan there. Yeah. But it was very fun. They're very nice kayaks. It's very nice equipment. They give you everything you need. It's just definitely more of a working out activity. So if that's not what you're looking for, skip this one. All right, friends, we've recovered from our canoeing experience. We all showered because it was.
I don't have lipstick on, I'm naked. I will say that I discovered why those life jackets are wet. You do get wet.
You do get wet. When you get wet when you kayak because the paddle flicks water all over you the whole time. You're just kind of like shoveling water on yourself. The good news is, well, it's all good news because we still had fun and now we're clean and everything's good. Even better news is Emma's back.
They had the canoe to get me out of the water.
Yeah, she was in the water. She was in the water.
I am excited.
Okay, so we are seated for dinner. We are here at Hoopie Doo Review. Now, this is a dinner theater experience in Disney World. It is one of the only ones, and it is absolutely amazing. Hands down, one of my favorite experiences to recommend. And we're going to see the whole thing tonight as a part of our perfect weekend at Fort Wilderness, and we are so excited. Have you ever done Hoopie Doo, Millie?
No, this is my first time.
You both have.
I have.
Yes, I have.
You haven't Hoopie Dooed?
The first time
The DFD girl.
You're gonna love to.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna love. I didn't know you guys hadn't done
We've
this.
seen a lot of videos of
It doesn't hit the same as being there in reality. But Hoopie Doo is awesome because, let me show you something. So there is a stage here, but the entertainment comes out all into the audience. The entertainment will even come up into the balcony seating. A lot of seating. There are 2 shows/dinners per night, and reservations do fill up, so I highly recommend getting reservations in advance here for Hoopie Doo Review. The show is a fun sort of variety act, very, very funny, a cute story, and all the while you're eating family-style meal at your table, which is delicious as well. There is all-you-can-drink alcohol as a part of Hoopie Doo. Wine, beer, and sangria are all options for that, and then they also have bottomless sodas, bottomless juices, milks, and things like that too, all included in the price of dinner. So this is an amazing experience. Love it so much. When you arrive at your table, you will already have some of your vittles all rustled up. Rustled. There's a salad, there's butter, and some barbecue sauce on the table already, the coleslaw and the cornbread. So we are going to go ahead and dig into some of this. We are probably going to talk tasting notes at the end just because it's going to get pretty noisy in here, and I want to make sure that you and us can enjoy the show.
Let's hear it for the Pioneer Hall!
Breaks in the show, which is perfect to eat. That's the beauty of Hoopie Doo, is that you don't have to kind of pick. You get a break to eat, you get a break when the food comes out. So they sing a song about the chicken coming out, and then the chicken comes out. It's really great. And so you can load up your plate and have your next course.
I can't wait to eat some chicken. Are you a leg or a drums girl?
I am you just said a leg or a drum.
What's the difference?
Is the drum not the leg?
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know, like, flat or drum.
Flat.
Drum.
I know, because whenever we get wings, we split them.
Let's raise the roof and give a Yahoo to 50 years of the Hoopie Doo Review!
We are out of Hoopie Doo review. We will give you the full thoughts on it shortly, but before that, we are headed into TriCircle D Ranch for a tour of the ranch. Now, this is going to be home to a lot of those Disney horses, the horses that pull, what?
We love it over here.
We do love it here. It is very, very cool. I'm excited for this tour. We get to see a lot of the Disney horses, including the horses that pull the trolleys on Main Street. And this TriCircle D Ranch, you can check the hours in your My Disney Experience app. You can just come over here and take a look at the horses and see what's going on. If you catch it at the right time, you might see horses getting a bath anytime during the day, whether you're visiting or staying at Fort Wilderness. Okay, lots of things have happened very fast. So basically, we did Hoopie Doo review, and what's our review of the review? Fantastic, phenomenal,
10
perfect.
out of 10, I'd can to it.
So good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you guys have never seen it.
It
What do you
was
think?
fun after I let go of the fear of getting chosen.
Yeah. So
That strawberry shortcake, it really hit for me.
yeah, oh, the strawberry shortcake is so delicious. It's a really good strawberry shortcake. The food's amazing. I love the fried chicken. I love the strawberry shortcake.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese
Yummy
is delicious.
mashed potatoes.
Everything was good.
Yeah, everything was tasty, and then on top of that, it's a really amazing show. The players are so talented, they're so funny. The participation is really fun, and if you are scared of participation like Millie, it might make you feel a little better to know that when Johnny came to our table to ask, he said, do any of you want to come on stage and be in the show? And we were able to say, you can say no. So if at any point one of the players comes and tries to mess with you and you're not feeling it, just give them like a, no thanks. But, audience participation is fun. It's not scary. Everybody's there to have a good time. And so,
It's not scary.
but
It'll be scary.
highly recommend Hoopie Doo review. There's not a lot of dinner shows left in Disney World, and this is a great way to get some awesome.
I know.
There's not. They keep getting rid of them.
They're
Yeah.
dropping like
It
flies.
just sounded
Yeah.
really like Friday the 13th.
That's how I
did.
feel.
It felt
You're
that
really
way.
on a Friday the 13th thing
Well, we
because
are
we're
at
at camp. Yeah. But I highly recommend this one. It's like a way to get a really amazing show along with a really amazing dinner for one price, which is awesome. It's a great way to spend an evening. You get to come over and explore Fort Wilderness if you're not staying here, which is well worth it. It's just a blast. And then after that, we went to TriCircle D Ranch.
And it was amazing.
Yes.
We got snot on.
We did get snot on.
We did. We have snot everywhere.
I did not get snotted on.
And it's not the color of snot that you would
I think it's
expect.
dirt.
It
we
is
think
brown.
it was dirt in his nose.
Horses have brown snot.
You know
It's something
horses.
we learned today. They all have snot on their skirts.
We do, and we loved it so much.
They literally, I turned to them and they were going, "We got snotted on! He snotted on us!"
We were giggling.
And I was
It
like,
was
wow.
just fun and cute, and I love going back there. That's not the
Yes.
first time we've been.
No,
but
I
it
actually,
was Millie's first time.
I try to go every single time I go to Fort Wilderness because TriCircle D Ranch is free to explore. During the day, it's open every day from 10 to 5, and you can just go in and see the horses, and you can read the little exhibits and learn about horses in Disney World and Disneyland and the Calliope. What did you think of TriCircle D?
It was awesome.
Horse.
They were so big. And they looked, I would give it a horse out of horse.
Horse out of horse from us.
review.
Millie is giving it a horse out of horse, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I get a nay?
Nay! Did you think that was milk?
I can't do it under pressure.
She did it really good when we first got to the
Nothing
ranch.
tickles me more.
Oh man. But now we have special gifts in our hands. S'mores boxes. Because we are going to see the Chip and Dale sing-along, which is another thing that is free at this resort that you can just go do any night. And it's pretty amazing, and no other resort has anything like it. So we're gonna go do that.
Unfortunately for me, I am tapping out this evening.
Yes.
I'm going to see my family.
Her car is at the Magic Kingdom as
My
well.
car is at Magic
So
Kingdom.
she has to walk 500 miles.
Yeah, but
500.
you guys are going to have
And
really
to
good
be
fun.
the man that walked the 1,000
I'm gonna-
miles to fall down
I'm
at
gonna-
your door. Da, da,
What
da,
are you about to do?
I was
Da,
gonna
da.
roast my marshmallow in honor of her.
da, 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 da,
I'm gonna start
da,
a
da,
fire in honor of you.
Located over by Meadow Trading Post, you will find Chip and Dale's Campfire Sing-Along. This is the nighttime campfire show that happens. It is so much fun. Yes, Chip and Dale are here. There's a live musician. And then after the sing-along wraps up, they do start the movie Under the Stars in this nice little outdoor mini amphitheater. And the movie Under the Stars is, of course, where you get to watch a Disney movie, Under the Stars, usually starting at 8 or 8:30, depending on your hotel, and weather dependent. The fun thing about Fort Wilderness is you have that character sing-along, which is unlike anything you can find at other hotels. They do have 2 different food trucks parked over here. They have the Chuck Wagon, which is kind of the like Disney Basics food truck, and they actually have an ice cream and frozen ice food truck as well. You also have marshmallow roasting, and they do sell s'mores kits, which we have here to make Mickey Mouse s'mores. The Mickey are little graham crackers. You can also bring your own s'mores material if you would rather do that. We've also got insect repellent. There's just a girl walking around with a basket. She was like, do you guys want insect repellent? And I was like, in what world would I say no to that? And now I have insect repellent. So lots of good happening here at the Campfire Sing-Along.
Yeah, there's no stick holding
Apparatus.
Yeah, so she made one.
I got creative.
Just like in the olden days.
I think I swallowed a bug, just like Millie. I try to be just like her.
It's an interesting shaped marshmallow, very rectangular, as opposed to the usual puffy circle.
Cylinder.
Yeah.
It's only enough kit for one s'more, but it's a big old s'more.
We're gonna pick someone's eye out.
There's so much happening right now.
Oh wow.
I would say that one's probably done.
That's so fast.
Yep.
It's like a...
It's because it's like a honey and sugar combination, so different from your typical.
Oh, interesting.
That's why.
Please don't get marshmallow in your hair. Oh no.
It feels bad. Actually, it feels good. I lied. I actually did a really good job there. It's not really a graham cracker. It's more like 2 little cookies, and the marshmallow is like a honey vanilla marshmallow, which is tasty, but not what I want to s'more. I want like, first of all, these marshmallows don't catch fire, and I like my marshmallows burnt to a crisp on the outside, which I know that's incorrect, but that's how I like them. And I can't even do that with this marshmallow. And then it's cookies on the Mickey. So convenient, but I would maybe just go to one of the trading posts and just grab marshmallows and graham crackers.
Kind of like fishing, patience is key.
We've learned a lot of life lessons today.
Yeah, it's like a gingerbread public school cookie. Like public school in America, they do like a Thanksgiving feast. And it tastes like the gingerbread cookie that they give you. Maybe that's just Texas.
Go have a snack, get ready for the big finale. It's Chipper and Dale, just a couple crazy rascals out to have some fun. It's Chipper and Dale, here comes Chipper and Dale. We're coming along, tell me where you're from.
North Carolina!
Come on. Shake it all around. You do turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your left leg.
I cannot stress how perfectly you walked into the middle of that frame. Alright, we saw the Campfire Sing-Along. We love that. It is such a sweet little show. The fact that it's free, you can just go and see Chip and Dale.
And bring your dogs.
And bring your dogs and roast marshmallows over the fires. You have to bring your own marshmallows, but you can still do it. Or buy a campfire kit, but bring your own marshmallows. Campfire kit, not my favorite. It is a brief little show. It's easy to just go, get your kids some time with Chip and Dale, do the hokey pokey,
Turn yourself around.
It's one of those like good old-fashioned family fun moments that you can find at Fort Wilderness. I just think it's such a blast.
So now we're going to do the portion of the Fort Wilderness video where we tell you scary camp stories. Once upon a time, there was a red-headed girl, and she was driving a golf cart.
I heard she was a famous can-can dancer.
She's a famous can-can dancer, and driving with her is very scary in the end.
We're savoring our last moments here at the cabin.
What do you mean, our last moment? I'm staying.
They're you can't stay.
Y'all can leave. I'm staying.
You can't stay.
You can't take me with you
You can't. They're gonna.
You can't. What are they gonna do? Remove me?
Lots of big feelings happening at this time. But with that, these cabins are officially open. So this is the first round of the DVC cabins at Fort Wilderness. There will be more opening over time, so there will be more availability. But we hope you enjoyed this tour. We hope it was helpful, help you figure out if you want to check out the DVC cabins. If you want to see more of Fort Wilderness, you can check out my full tour on the channel or our big Fort Wilderness games from last summer where we competed to see who got to sleep in a nice cabin and who had to sleep outside. It was a time. But you can check those out on the channel right now to see more of Fort Wilderness. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And now go watch that Fort Wilderness games. We'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Oh man, we messed it up. We messed it up big time.
I thought it was pretty good.